Hi there, Tech on Go. I'm Nikita Vinay signing in and you're watching ARITHMETIC YouTube channel anytime, anywhere.
In this video, I'll be teaching you 3 different simple C programs to understand for beginners. Whereas the first program is upon creating a simple marks card. And number 2 is about performing an arithmetic equation for 2 numbers using switch statement. And finally, number 3 is about generating a Fibonacci series using do-while loop. And I'll guarantee you will be so confident learning programming languages by the end of this video. So without wasting time, let us get started with the first program, that is creating a simple marks card. Every program will get started with the directives called #include, stdio.h, conio.h, mat.h, etc. Whereas stdio.h means it's a standard input-output library in a C, whereas we will get access to the important function like printf, scanf, fopen, fread, fwrite, etc. And #include conio.h means it is a directive used to include header file that consoles input-output functions and screen control function within it. Whereas we get access to getch, getche, and cprintf, cscanf, etc. The third step is we will initialize int mean function. Why do we need to use int mean function? Because it's the entry point of every C program. Now we will open a curly brace. We will use 2 standard data types like int, float over here. Int means the direct numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, 200, 300, 500, etc. But float means it's the floating points like 3.14, 1.21, 1.71, etc. So here to create a marks card, we need a total value, we need an average value. To find out a total, we need language 1, language 2, optional 1, optional 2, optional 3, etc. And to find out the average, we need a float data type here. After this, we will type a printf function. After printf, we need to open a bracket and we need to open a double quotes. Within it, we need to write the text. Here, since it's a coding language, we need not to write text without double quotes. We need to write text within the double quotes every time. So anything that we need to display in an output screen, we need to mention it within a double quote itself. If we need to shift our next statement for next line, we need to use a /n over here. So scanf, why do we need to use a scanf? We need to use a scanf to read the input. So scanf double quote %d 5 times. Why we have used %d over here? Because we consider %d as a placeholder to indicate the locations of these 5 values like subjects. We need to indicate the location of these subjects, so we need to use %d 5 times over here within a double quote, comma, and %l1 and %l2 and %o1 and %o2 and %o3 bracket close semicolon. So language 1, language 2, optional 1, optional 2, optional 3, close brace, semicolon, enter. Now we are writing a formula for total. Total is equal to L1 plus L2 plus O1 plus O2 plus O3. Why? Because we need a total of 5 subjects, that is language 1, language 2, optional 1, optional 2, optional 3. Semicolon close, here ends our first statement. Now enter. To find out the average, we need a formula as average is equal to total divided by 5. We get a total value over in a first step, like we will add 5 subjects, we will get a total value. To find out the average, we need that total value divided by 5 subjects because we have a 5 subject over here. Semicolon, enter. Now we need to print a statement in our output display as total is equal to so and so, average is equal to so and so. For that, the formula is double quotes total is equal to %d. Any one value we will get after this totaling 5 numbers. So that value should be displayed as a %d. Again we use /n for shifting to next line. Now we will find out average. Average is equal to percentage point 2f, because we will get a floating point for an average value. So we will indicate by percentage dot 2f slash n. Again the total value and average value will be reading. So double quote close comma total comma average, bracket close semicolon, enter. These steps will be taken only if the value passes below condition, that is if conditions and else conditions. So first if condition is if the person got average value above 75, that is average is greater than or equal to 75 and average is below 100, that is average is lesser than or equal to 100. If any person gets the value in between 75 and 100, then the statement should be printed as distinction. Else, if any person got his average value greater than 60 and below 75, that is in between 60 to 75, then the printf statement should be as first class. Why we use slash n over here? Because to shift to next line. Else, if the person got the average value greater than 50 and lesser than 60, that is in between 50 to 60, then the person got second class marks. Else, if the person got greater than or equal to 35 marks or lesser than or equal to 55 marks, that is 35 to 50, in between 35 to 50 value if he got, then the person got third class average marks. Else, finally, if the person didn't get distinction, first class, second class, also the third class, then the one and only option is left out as failed option. That statement should be printed as printf failed. So after these conditions, we need to put get function, because the get function is used for immediate input from a user without consoling. After this, we will press F11 for compiling and running the program. It will ask you to save the program over different file location. You should save it, and remember, while saving, if you give a file name anything, you should end it with a .c, and also the saving type should be as a C source file. So now save it and run. So this is your output. It is asking for entering the marks of 5 subjects. I am giving 85, 54, 35, 32 and 65 over here, and the total has appeared as 271. You can check it out with a calculator, and the average, that is total divided by these 5 subjects, is as 54. Whereas according to our condition, we can see over here, according to our condition, the average above 50% and below 60% is second class itself. So the result is displayed as second class itself. You can also check with the different output values again and again. This is the result of first program, that is simple marks card. Let us move on to the second program. Our second program is about performing arithmetic equations of 2 different numbers using switch statements. I hope you remember the things I have explained in the first program, and you will be recalling them over this program. So let's begin. This is the one of the simplest program to understand for the beginners, where I will be explaining each and every steps how they will perform and operate over the output window. So let's begin. As always, hash include stdio.h derivative. As we know, it is a standard input-output library. Conio.h for consoling the input-output libraries, and math.h, since we are using arithmetic equation, we are using mathematical functions over here. Since that, we are using math derivative. Again, int main function as an entry point of a C program, curly brace open, int choice. What is choice over here? Since we are using a switch statement, we will use a choice over here, because we will be having choice for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. So float will be 3 different values, that is A, B, C. Printf, first statement. If I use a choice of one option 1, where 1 indicates addition, slash n, double quote close, bracket close, semicolon, enter. If I opt for 1, that will be addition. Printf second statement, number 2 subtraction, slash n, bracket close, semicolon. If I opt for number 2, that will be option subtraction. Printf 3 multiplication and slash n, bracket close, enter. Printf option number 4 is for division, slash n, double quote close, bracket close, semicolon, enter. Printf option number 5 is for exit, slash n, double quotes, close, bracket close, semicolon, enter. So these are the choices. If I opt for 1, it is for addition, opt for 2, it is for subtraction, opt for 3, that is for multiplication, or for number 4, that is division, opt for number 5, that is exit window. Now the last statement is printf enter your choice. We will give an option as saying as enter your choice. That should be mentioned within double quote, bracket close, semicolon, enter. So let me clarify you how printf works on an output screen first. For this we need a getCh function to read the input, bracket open, bracket close, semicolon, curly brace close. Now save this program. I am saving it as arithmetic equation.c and saving type as C source file. Now save it. Now press Ctrl F11 for compiling and running this program. Okay. Here comes your error because our C programming or any program is case sensitive. You shouldn't use capital letter in between. Since I have used capital for printf, it's not reading this. Let me clear it out. Okay, now it's said this is our output window. See, I have given you the option over here that has been mentioned in a printf statement, that's over here, displayed over here as number 1 addition, number 2 subtraction, number 3 multiplication, number 4 division, number 5 exit, and number 6 enter your choice. Everything which has been mentioned within printf is been displayed over here. Okay, see your printf statements and their result over the output window. So you got a clarification that saying as your printf statement will be displayed as a prompt in a output window. Okay, now let us continue with the program. Okay, now I'll be adding scanf functions because to read the input values. I will mention choice within scanf because the choice should be read in the input. Soon after this, I will type a printf statement again, enter the values of A and B. My choice should be read, say as 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any one, and A and B value should be mentioned after that. So I'll show you how it will work. I'll write enter the values of A and B /n. Now let us compile and run it. This is your output window. You are given with the 5 choices, say as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and exist, and also a statement prompting there as enter your choice. And this is because your printf statement that is there in your code say as enter your choice, and your choice will be read by scanf statement over here, say as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. Now I am entering option 2, that is subtraction, that will be opted over here. Now you are asked for entering the values of A and B. Now you have to enter the values of A and B. For reading this A and B, again you need a scanf statement that you have to complete over in a program. Now in a scanf, write bracket open, double quotes, %f, double quote close, comma. The reason why we have used %f over here, in a previous example, in a previous program we have used %d. That is because if we are using a decimal value, we will use a %d. If we are using a floating value, say as point values, we will use a percentage F over here. After that we will put a comma and percent A and percent B. This is because we need to read A value and B value, and we need to execute subtraction after that, or addition, any choices that we have chosen in our output window. So bracket close, semicolon, enter. Now if I execute this program, let's see what happens. I'll press Ctrl F11. See, now again we have been given with the choices addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exit, and enter your choice. In enter your choice, I am choosing number 2. There is no other restriction. You have to choose 2, or you can also choose 1, 3, 4, 5, anything. I am choosing 2. I have been asked for entering the value for A and B. For A I am entering 12, and for B I am entering 13. Again, if I press any key, the output window will be exit. This is because there is a switch statement missing in a program. If we execute switch statement over in a program, then later our choices will be circulated. So our choice, if we choose addition, the value of A and B will be added. If we choose subtraction, the value of A and B will be subtracted. Division, it will be divided, and multiplication, it will be multiplied. So let us use switch statement in our program. To say in a simple word, switch means you are switching your choices to be read. So here we are switching our choices 1, 2, 3, 4, say as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or number 5, exit. We can choose any of these choices. So we are using switch statement over here. If we have choices in our program, we must use switch statement. So soon after switch statement, we must indicate the switching element over there. Here in this program, choice is a switching element which have been mentioned or defined in the beginning, say as int choice. So I am mentioning that inside the switch statement. So soon after that I have to open the curly brace. After that I have to type on the cases. So here we will get a 5 cases: addition case, subtraction case, multiplication case, division case, and exit case. So in case 1, that is addition. So we know the value of A and B. We need to enter the value of A and B. The final output of A and B, say as 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. What does that 2 is indicating for? It is nothing but the C value. So C is equal to A plus B. This is the formula. The program need to be rectified and should be processed. So after this, we need to prompt a print statement that should be scanned or printed or displayed the output element over the output window. So that is within a printf double quote, sum is equal to, the total value is equal to, there should be sum is equal to percentage dot 2f. Now you might ask me why you are using percentage dot 2f over here. The sum might be the total value, but it might be including point after decimal values. There might be a chances of adding the point values also. What if I have given 1.5 plus 2? The end result should be 3.5 itself. They will be a decimal values. So that I am giving a percentage dot 2f over here to scan. Double quote close, comma, C, bracket close, semicolon, enter. After each cases, there should be a break. Now I am executing it. Over here I am choosing choice number 1. For a change, I am taking choice number 1. I have been asked for the values of A and B. For A I am giving 14 and for B I am giving 15. Since my choice is number 1, now the addition must be taken place. So A plus B is equal to 29 is my answer. 14 plus 15 is equal to 29. Okay. Now comes the case number 2, that is subtraction. Same steps need to be taken here, but the formula need to be changed and the printf statement need to be changed. That's the minor changes you need to focus over here. So I'll tell you. Case 2, C is equal to A minus B. In a printf statement, the sum will be replaced with difference. So that's the only changes over here. Since it's a subtraction, we are using different as a word. Okay, let me execute it. Same procedure. I'm entering my choice as 2. Enter the value of A and B. They are asking. I'm giving A with a 15 and B with a 14. So here we go. The difference is 15 minus 14 is 1. So our problem is been executed correctly. Again, I'm doing the same procedure for case 3, which is multiplication. For multiplication, we are giving it a name as product. Since it is a product of two numbers and it's a multiplication, we are giving a name as product. So let me execute it. Here we go. Our choices are there. I'm entering my choice as 3. I'm giving a value of A as 5 and B as 6, and the product is 30. So multiplication of 5 and 6 is 30. So this is the right answer for this execution. So 5 into 6 is equal to 30. The final case, that is case 4, which is division. The case 4 is for division. C is equal to A divided by B. So the sum will be replaced with division. So I'm gonna execute now. This is my output window. I'm giving a choice of 4, that is division. I'm entering it as 4. Okay, I'm entering the value of A and B. For A I'm giving 12 and for B I'm giving 6. It is 12 by 6, that is the division value is 2. We have been executed with some difference product and division. The program is correct up to here. So we only left it with option number 5, choice number 5, that is exit. For addition, we have a formula called as A plus B. For finding out the difference, we have A minus B. For finding out the product, we have A into B. For finding out the division, we have A by B in a arithmetic equation. But for exit, we don't have any equation in a arithmetic equations. However, after executing every steps, there is a final step that is lefted over, that should be prompted in a text that will be included in a default statement. So I'm typing out default colon printf bracket open double quotes exit within a double quotes bracket close semicolon. So this is our complete entire program. For getting an accurate input value, we will use getch over there. We have closed our curly braces. Everything is fine now. Yes, I'm gonna execute this program now. Here comes output window for asking enter your choice. I'm entering it as 5. Enter the value of A and B. Now you might ask me why after giving a choice as exit, it's asking for value of A and B. You need to remember this. Your choice of default has been executed at the end of the program after this switch statement, but we have given a enter the value of A and B statement in the beginning itself, so that we are getting this statement. Okay, now if I add any value to A and B, say as 12 or 13, it will never add it, subtract it, multiply it or divide it. It will just ask us for exiting. So this is all for this program. You have been executed it perfectly. Our third program is about Fibonacci series using dual loop. My question for you is, do you know what is Fibonacci is? If yes, comment me right now in a comment box. Let me know how many of you know Fibonacci series. So as usual, we are going to add a derivatives hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h and hash include math.h. We are entering into our programs with int main function. After int main function, we are opening a flower brace or curly brace. Here we are defining a int value of a, b and n. I'll tell you why I'm using a, b and n, but I'll give a clarity for n right now. You will be knowing what is a and b in the middle of the program. N is nothing but number. So next we are using a printf statement to get an output displayed, that is enter the value of n. You are giving n value, the value for n over here. You need to scan this input, say as %d within double quotes, comma and %n. The location for n has been set it. So now a is equal to 0. This is the initial number of a series. B is equal to 1. If a is equal to 0, then b will be 1. Now you are opening a do loop, do open brace printf statement. In this, you are initiating the value of a. In a printf statement, you are giving within double quotes %d/n. There is a single decimal number, that's why we are using %d/n for next line, comma a. First value will be read as a, bracket close, semicolon, enter. The second statement printf, bracket open, double quote, %d/n, double quote close, comma b. The second statement will be read as b. So a is equal to a plus b. Again, for b value we are giving b is equal to b plus a. I'll tell you why this formula is so tricky. So now close a curly brace while statement is with a condition while a is less than or equal to n. Then you need to read the input value over there using getch. I need to save my program saying as FIBONACCI .c, saving type as C source and save it. This is my output window. So I have to enter the value of n which have been mentioned in the beginning. So n value I'm giving as 6. So now you see, just keep on reading the series 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. You will get the difference over here itself. So this 6 numbers been mentioned over there, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So 6 place have been filled over there. A is equal to 0 and b value, that is b is equal to 1. 2 place have been filled over there. The third place that has been added by first and second place, that is 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Simple. The number n value indicates the steps over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps have been covered over there, and which has been covered by the number of series, that is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, which has been added to the beginning number and the below number. That's it. So Fibonacci is nothing but a series that has been added to the above value. The below value will be added to the above value and the next value will be provided by this method. To make you clear, I am giving another example, that is n value is equal to 8. So here 8 place will be filled with the numbers 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So this value, if you ask me how I got these numbers in my output, 0 is nothing but a value, 1 is nothing but a b value that has been initialized in the beginning stage. Now the second one is added with a 0 and we got the third step, that is value 1. Now 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. As simple as that. The Fibonacci is so simple program. I hope you have learned these 3 programs very well. I'm coming up with 3 more simple C programs in my next video. Until then, keep watching. Take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.